He gonna blow his horn, ain't he? Hello, everybody. It is Kentucky Southern Belle, your girl, Mrs. Shakita, as of now, anyway. And we are going live. I'm trying to get us some light here. Okay, we're trying to get us some light here. Yes, yes. Hello, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
My sweet girl's here with me today. Hey, baby.
Hey, Mommy.
Just gonna put on some makeup, catch up with everybody. We are dressed up. I got on my little Ralph Lauren dress. If you're wondering, hang on, stay right there. If you're wondering what I have on, this is just something that I do when I'm doing my intermittent fasting, and I have my green tea. Get ready to do the locks. I was trying to do a bun last night. Gonna figure out a cute way to have like a half up, half down bun. So I drink green tea first thing, or I have some coffee.
So you guys see, sometimes drink coffee or green tea or regular tea or flower tea. But I
Dandelion.
Yes, she has dandelion, and I drank some. And guess what? When I was eating breakfast before, when I was going to school, I put eggs, sausage on top of the egg, and then for breakfast right now, I had sausage biscuit, and I put jelly and cheese on it, and then I wanted more, so I eat the crust. I might have a bellyache, but I don't actually have one.
Well, thank you for your beautiful commentary, you beautiful, sweet angel. And I will be with you shortly. Is that okay?
And remember, like and subscribe if you like this channel.
Thank you. See, this is my little hype lady. This is my little hype lady. Thank you. All right. So I'll be done very soon, and we're going to be leaving, baby.
Okay.
So welcome, everybody. Like I said, happy Sunday. If you're joining me today, this video is going to be, as my daughter said, I've got my green tea. I start my day off with my little corset to get snatched. You know, so everything flushes down, you know, because your girl, like in the last video, is trying to slim down. I got another 15 pounds to go.
Because your girl does exercises, and she does do good, actually.
Thank you. Yes, been working it out, getting it together. I know y'all see the changes in me. Y'all, because when you lose weight, you lose it in your face first, okay?
She drinks coffee, and she wants to chew all the time. I usually play outside. But don't forget, if you want to contact us, and maybe if you want, we can probably cut your grass for you and stuff.
Oh, we not cutting nobody's grass, baby. We let somebody else do that. Okay?
No, that's not.
We in our demure and feminine essence. But let me finish my video. You go chill, and we'll be going. So.
And one more thing, you guys. I don't know if somebody's coming to get this bike, but if you want it, we could probably.
The bike's already gone, remember?
Well, if you want, and well, I don't.
This ain't the channel for that, babe.
Well, if you want stuff, it's $1, but actually,
okay,
if you
listen.
want to have stuff, that's.
It's like the Dave Chappelle skit. Let's wrap it up, B. Okay, so.
Okay, B.
All right, I love you.
Love you.
Okay, it's gonna be very fast. Okay, so. We're going to jump right back into it. That was my sweet daughter. I gave her time to shine. Y'all better follow what she said and like, comment, and subscribe, baby. Okay? So on today's video, I just wanted to talk to everybody, kind of touch base. I hope that you see my last video that I uploaded. It was a full-length video. Hello, Marianne MD La Rosa. Love that. La Rosa. It had everything detailed from the tools that I use, and I was giving you pointers on how to add extensions. And as you can see to how much my hair has grown, the locks. And I had one on the other side that was a little bit, it was this one. But I don't know what happened to it. It was always kind of shorter, but I kind of feel like, sorry guys, get notifications on my cell phone. But it's grown. It was way up here. I think it was just one I started, so this is how long it's gotten. So I'm really proud. This is the one I add the extension to, as you guys can see, with the Exy hair in the video review that I did. Thank you, La Rosa, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really appreciate your support. So this was one of the ones that I added in the video. This is because sometimes people say, well, how does it look? And I've shampooed it. I shampooed it 2 days ago. So that way you guys can see, hang on. You can see exactly what the hair looks like after you shampoo it and take care of it and all this stuff. Hang on. Where's the one I just added the extension to? Okay, here it is right here. Wait, no. Take that back. And I've got it pulled up in this like messy bun and oh, here it is right here. So this is the one that I added the extension to with the Exy hair. The full length video that I just uploaded. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. For people that are wanting to do extensions, of course, you know, when I started my DIY microlock journey, I had relaxed hair at the ends and I had extensions. This is all me, but on this particular one, I added the extension so that it would pretty much like, you know, seal, and it would be sealed at the end because it was kind of curly. So this is the one. I've shampooed it. I've had it up, down. I wet them every day. So this is what it looks like since our last video. Take a moment to say hello to Omen. Hello, Adrian. Hello. Thank you for joining us today. And hey, Noah.
Thank you for coming to our video.
Thank you. You go in there, right there. My daughter loves to come here. So, if you have not watched that video, please go back and watch it. Yeah, your girl's just kind of setting her day. I get up literally every day and I set my intentions for, obviously, my hair. Your hair is your antenna. Yes, I will. Thank you, sweet girl. Noelle says like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so y'all listen to my 7-year-old. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, go back and watch my last video. So having the green tea. So since that last video aired, I have gotten a lot of support. Thank you so much for that. If you haven't watched that video, I think it's 19 minutes because I'm adding extensions for the ones that just joined. And then we're just gonna ready to jump right into our Sunday makeup. It's been hot. It's supposed to cool off. I'm in Huntsville, baby. So here it is a lot hotter than where I'm originally from. It's always quite a few degrees cooler. So to be honest, we're gonna keep it light today. I got up this morning because my daughter was up super early. But I was like, I'm gonna get up, go to church today. But I'll be honest, I don't feel like going to church today. I think it's not so much I don't want to go. God is in you. God is you. So if you need to take a personal day and not go, hey, I'm not one to judge. So I think today is just going to be an intentional day for me. This weekend, I say for the past week, it's been kind of different for me. I think when you subscribe to people, you kind of want to get a feel of them outside of the video. So I'll say this week was a very beautiful and intentional week. But I will also say, Noelle.
Hey guys, we're rich people actually.
We're rich people. There you go. We're going to speak that into existence. We sure are rich. We rich in health, mindset, everything. So yes. Okay, so who is this? You look like a bunny. I don't know if somebody being ornery. So if you're gonna get on here and do this, you will get blocked and removed. Your mama probably looks like one. Yeah, I'm finna go low today, okay? Don't start. So anyway, we're gonna move on. Okay. So just set my intentions this week. I've been doing a lot of walking, getting in miles, been doing my weights. As you know from my last video, I went from 192 pounds. I'm now 162, and I still have, I want to get to like 150. 150, toned up. I've been doing weights too. And I just want to, just get sexier, because your girl's already sexy, but I'm just trying to get sexier, okay? So again, like I said, we're just going to keep it really light today. We're going to use our MAC foundation, which is Matchmaster. This is one of the older bottles. It was a new bottle. They've since changed the formula. But we're going to talk about, hang on guys. We are actually going to talk about a couple of things that have come in question that I get sent, because usually that's what I do on these lives. So one of the things was I got a lot of stuff about my content just in general on my channel outside of the Microlocs. I really feel like for all of the people that have been following me and have followed me all the way through this time, I was doing like cooking videos, hair videos. I mean, I pretty much done it all, right? So I've kind of niched down to the Microlocs because I feel like that's just what everybody wants. I'm literally getting thousands of views a week on certain videos. I get emails about those certain videos. So it just feels like that's just what people want to see. Now, I want to say on this particular live, I would love for you guys to check out my second channel. It is Saffra and Sage. And what I'm going to do on that channel is the things that I'm minimizing on this one. Now, I'm not going to remove those videos because there's so much in the essence of, you know, who I am and what established my channel and my followers. And again, thank you again. But the channel is called Saffra and Sage. It's Saffra. And the little Amsterdam sign, or you can put the word and Sage. And on that channel, it's literally like, and I've actually got to upload a couple of things, like a video. And I do have another Microloc video I'm uploading here. That channel is going to be like all the stuff that I do, like my cooking, reels, like literally everything that I was kind of doing on this channel. So that was a question. That was one of the things that came up in my analytics. Like, you know, hey, you were doing these videos. They're still getting viewed, but I've been doing more of the Microlocs and hair videos. Just because, hey, you got to give people what they want. And I really enjoy doing these videos. I mean, hair, beauty, beautiful things. It's just, it's life for me. I love beautiful things. I feel like we were created to love beautiful things. So that's that question. So it's Saffra and Sage. I also have a content page, another content page that will feature all of the things that, you know, because I get a lot. This is another thing. Now, this is behind the scenes, though. I'm going to be transparent. You know, a lot of people will say things like, oh, you know, you need to start a brand as far as like, because I am an image consultant as well. I enjoy helping people like put stuff together. I've been doing it for free. You know, you don't realize the things that you do, whether it's hair, makeup, whatever. There's something that you do extremely well that people will pay you for and they want your expertise for. And you've probably been essentially doing it for free. So, but stay tuned for that. Like I said, currently at the moment, but the Microlocs is the biggest thing on this channel. So again, if you have any questions when you tune in to my lives or watch my videos, like I said, I've been getting a lot of questions about, you know, I guess basically everything you can think of when it comes to it. So check out my last video, the Locks hair review, and it has everything on there. And like I said, it's a partnership. If you put in the code in the description, you will also get a discount. So check that out. So I shampooed my locks the other day in the shower. Literally, when I get some time and some help, I want to film how I shampoo them. I did get an inbox. We have not talked about that here, but somebody asked me how I shampoo them. Periodically, okay, so full disclosure, periodically I do them in the sink in the kitchen. The only thing is when I do them in there, like my head's bent over, and when I do the detox on my scalp, where I use like the baking soda and I use the apple cider vinegar, and I'm actually going in and doing like a scrub scalp, it just goes in my eyes and stuff. So I prefer to do it in the shower. But I want to do a full length, not necessarily a full length video, but I do just kind of want to do a short video, maybe even a reel with it to show you how I shampoo mine. Usually when I'm in the shower, I make sure that they are extremely damp and wet first. And I shampoo my hair in 4 sections. So when everything's wet, I kind of part it down the middle. I start in the back, and I always rub it, get it rubbed in my hands. And I always make sure to get the ends of them. Sorry, guys. Getting all this stuff on there. So I'm gonna make a video. I promise. I'm going to, and I'm a woman of my word. I'm gonna make a video so I can show you guys how I shampoo them in the shower. Now I do have a shower head that detaches, so that makes it easier for me too. Full disclosure. Now sometimes I don't detach it when I take it off. I just stand in the shower and shampoo it, but I'm gonna make the video. Promise. Let's see. Another one is, I talked about in the last live, and I said on my video, got to do a video on styles that I do, my go-tos when I'm wearing my Microlocs. You guys will see possibly, well, one today, but not really. I think you've seen me style my hair this way. I want to do an updo, a particular updo where I do like a French twist, but I'd have to line my neck up. And I guess I could do that on camera, but I won't do that today, okay? But I will do it. What else? Let's see. So I owe you guys a styles video. I owe you a how I shampoo video. And it's another video I owe you that I've been asked about a lot. I can't think right now, but your girl is on it, okay? And again, if you're on this live and you actually have some video suggestions, look, don't be a stranger, baby. Let me know what you want to see on here. Because sometimes, like, even though I have like a written out list of everything that I want to do and ideas of what I want to put on here, sometimes I get, it might be something that I didn't think of. So yeah, just comment, email me. I'll respond to literally every comment under any video. I've been getting a lot of support this week, a lot of questions, or just people just, like, there was a guy on there one day. It was a video I did, I think, it was last year because my locks were shorter. And it was a makeup video, and I was styling my locks that day. They were a lot shorter. And he was like, you don't need no makeup on. Why you do a makeup video? And that meant a lot. He was like, you got great skin without makeup. All you needed to do was, essentially just show up as me. So that was very supportive, and I appreciated that. So like I said, guys, this is a light makeup day because I am not, like I said, it's going to be 86 degrees and it's been extremely humid. Last night, my family and I went to downtown. And if you're familiar with Huntsville, we were at the downtown park area. I don't know how many of my viewers are on here that are from Huntsville, but shout out if you are. Let me know that, you in the area. You may see me out sometimes. But me and my family went out yesterday and we had a picnic. I made toasted sandwiches, turkey sandwiches. And like I say, we just had a great time. Noelle had a great time. My husband had a great time. And, he was playing with it. Like, we just had fun. She likes we create games when we're there. It's like something's in my eye. And yeah, it was just a great time. And the way that I wore my hair yesterday at the picnic is the way I'm wearing it today. One of the things that I found, y'all, is this little clip right here. It's a bobby pin, but it's scissors. And since I'm a hairdresser, anytime I do like an updo or whatever, I put this in my hair. And you know, this is a Dollar Tree find. This thing was literally only $1. I mean, so I always wear like pin it in my hair when I'm pulling it up after I use my spray bottle. So this is gonna be our friend today. Okay. That and our clip. So anyway, we're literally almost done with our makeup. We getting ready to bake just slightly. Put a little lipstick on and move on with the next part of, or the last part of this, because I don't want to be on live all day. Because I don't know what anybody else has going on, but you know, y'all might want to just enjoy your Sunday. But thank you for being here with me. So, okay, I've discussed what videos I owe you. They will be completed and done because I'm a woman of my word. And again, for all the content that you did enjoy on this channel that I haven't done, like decor, and I'll probably still put some of that stuff on here, but it's on my Saffra and Sage page. Saffra, Saffra, and Sage. I just really like that name when I created it. And apparently Saffra's really good for the body, so it just works out. And I like the name. I wanted Saffron and Sage, but somebody already had it. Hello, DTI Persian. Thank you for joining us. So check out that channel, okay? And like, comment, and subscribe on that too, okay? Because your support on there means a lot to me. I want to give a shout out. This will be in my next full length video. But I am partnered with Lumi. There will be a code. I absolutely love Lumi, guys. It has been so hot. It's I won't tell y'all my age because I've told y'all before. And if you don't know how old I am,
if some of you are new, you can see me if you want. I am Noelle. And I just came here. I've been gone a while when I was playing with my stuffed animals. But if you want to look at me very closely, you can. But
I gotta get you your own channel.
Very special.
You sure are.
But if you are new on here, just look at me for a little bit, and then I'm gonna be gone.
All right, thank you, sweet pea. I'm almost done actually, and we're gonna be leaving.
Okay.
That's my sweet girl. I don't know. She actually stole my phone some months back earlier in the year, and she made some videos. Those videos got a lot of likes. And because they did, I didn't take them down. And I was like, well, you know, Noelle's just doing her thing. She's a star. So, but anyway, guys, but the Saffron and Sage channel is my new baby outside of the Kentucky Southern Belle. So please, please, please check it out. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. There's like millions and millions of channels on YouTube. And here you are with me. Thank you. And thank you, Persian. Let me tell you something. That little girl, I have 2 daughters. Both of my daughters are the big chunks of my heart, okay? But my oldest is an adult, okay? So she's 7, and she is just the apple of my eye. I love her.
Here I am.
Hey, you. Yes, you are, silly butt. Now I'm almost done. Can I finish my live? Okay. So, but yeah. Thank you. She's Margarinian. I'm serious, like. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna let that bake a little bit because I'm pretty much done. I'm getting ready to do my eyebrows. Not gonna do too much there. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Okay, so even though this video is about Microlocs, I'm getting ready to keep it real because it's Sunday, and sometimes I feel like when I get on here, I can reach one person. I don't care if it is just one person. I'm gonna reach out today. Okay. This week, I want you to be intentional about how you show up. How you show up in the world, how you show up for yourself, how you show up for your kids, for your family, but most importantly, how you show up for yourself. Because so much of showing up for yourself and vibrating from a place of joy, love, peace, and just being aligned with your greatest good Everything and everybody will be attracted to you. I will tell you that I've noticed since I've made definite changes with my weight loss journey, my mental journey, emotional, like everything. Because I'm going to tell y'all, 2025 has been a year. It's been a year for a lot of people. And baby, I won't sit up here and lie and tell you that I have not been fighting for my life. Okay, like I'm in perfect health, but when I say I'm fighting for my life, it's literally, you know, my relationships. A lot of relationships this year has changed. I've lost people to death. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I started therapy at the beginning of the year, and it was the best decision. And I want to say on this video today that I graduated from therapy Thursday. It was my last session, and my counselor got promoted, and I was very happy for her, but it was bittersweet. But to graduate from therapy, because there's no more work to be done other than the work that you did that you need to apply moving forward, baby, that was a gift for me. And so losing and losing people, a lot of relationships changing and transitioning in ways that I'm like, damn, you know, what happened? You know, I just want y'all to know, get up every day. I don't care if one of my sayings that y'all will hear me say on here sometimes is, if you didn't do nothing but wake up today, some days that's enough. Because some people out here literally fighting for their lives just to survive every day emotionally. They don't have a reason, or they don't think they have a reason for getting up. They just like, I'm up, there's no purpose. Baby, every day your feet hit that ground, just say, I'm thankful for the day the Lord has made. Even if you don't say nothing else, say, I'm grateful for the day that the Lord has made, and you show up for yourself that day. I don't care if it's make yourself a cup of coffee, go sit on the porch, do your makeup, show up for yourself. And the more you start showing up for yourself, just do it a day at a time. Okay? Because that's all you guarantee is one day at a time. Even if you do it for that day. Noel, stop it and get out of my duvet, my duvet cover. Even if you just show up for yourself by just doing your makeup, when you do it, or even if you don't do makeup, you don't wear makeup. Although I do feel like after a certain age, every woman should know how to have like a little bit on. Just show up. Have that cup of coffee. Just say, I'm thankful for the day the Lord has made. And let that day unfold for you. Okay? For me, every day I'm intentional. I give myself a rose-petaled bath. Okay? I did that last night because I owed that to myself. I haven't done it in a couple weeks. And I said, you know what? I'm doing it. We went to the park. We got back a little later than I wanted to do it. And I said, it's a net in here. And guess what I said? I'm doing it. Put my daughter to bed, took a shower, got in my rose petal bath with my milk, Epsom salts, baby, detox with my baking soda. Y'all shout out. I'm gonna have to put that in the description what I add. And that's how I show up for myself. So just show up, baby. Show up. Even if, like I said, it's a cup of coffee on the porch, tea. I'm drinking my green tea right now. Got this on to kind of help flush out the toxins so I can keep it sexy. But here. So this week I'm showing up for myself to do at least one of the videos that I promised. And it's gonna be done. Y'all will see it on here. Are you drinking my tea? And that's just that. So just be intentional today, okay? And be thankful for how the day unfolds. And I want to do a video, even though it's outside of the Microlocs, but I want to do like a beautiful video to show y'all how days that I need to be grounded a little bit, how I like speak affirmations to myself. I pour into me. Because again, the greater you are, everybody else in the world is going to show up. They're going to show up for you the way you show up for you. Like, y'all wouldn't believe, like, since I've lost the weight And it's not just about weight. For me, the weight was trauma. You know, you get what I'm saying? The binge eating, I was a binge eater. Terrible. And I was just eating my emotions because I didn't know how to express them. I was never shown how to do that. So when I started therapy, it was like, you know, I just woke up one day and said, I just don't need this no more. I don't need to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. And so I started doing therapy. I cut back on the binge eating, started working out. At first, they were like little small workouts right in my living room, literally. I'd get my little Gold's Gym mat out, and shoot, I'd be up in there laying on the, doing my little sit-ups, doing my little weights. I started off with, you know, little 5-pound weights. I made a conscious decision, no cutting back on the sugar. When I was going to eat stuff, I'm like, do I want this because I'm hungry, or am I eating this because there's a need that needs to be met that's not being met, you know? And I was having a lot of needs that weren't being met. So I was just binge eating, but not no more. Okay? Not no more. You know, I still eat everything I love, but everything in moderation. That's how I show up for myself. And again, me graduating from therapy, it was my last session before she moved on to her new role. And she said, hey, you know, I could refer you to another therapist.
I got something for my snack already.
Oh, you did for the road? Okay.
No, Mom, before school tomorrow.
Okay. Well, put it in your backpack, sweet girl. She said, oh, okay. She said, I could refer you, but baby, you ready. You ready to show up. And I'm going to tell y'all, when I go out, men hold the doors for me. They do anything. I mean, women too, you know, but I'm a woman, so. But yeah, they hold doors, they take cards for me, this, that, and the third. And before I go out into the world, I'm always intentional of how I want to be perceived and how I want to show up. So the better I became, my experiences have been better. So I just want everybody to take care of themselves, you know, because so much of just being alive is taking care of yourself. And again, I've said this on a different live. And then I'm gonna get off this tangent. I just pray that this reaches somebody today that it really matters to. I don't care if it's one person. She says, you gotta fill up from the cup that you pour from. And you know, ever since I've seen that, it sticks with me. Because I try to make sure every day, that I'm filling up the cup that I'm pouring from, so that I can, you know, take care, be the best mother, be the best friend, be the best, you know, wife as of right now, you know. And full transparency, one of my relationships that has changed this year is the relationship in my marriage. But I'm still showing up, you know. I'm still showing up. I'm still showing up for myself and still showing up for my family. You know, just because I'm very family oriented. I love family is my thing, you know. Always has been, always will be. But yeah, that has been a place for me this year that hadn't been that good. It's been great. In some areas, I'm getting what I need. I'm being provided for. I'm being taken care of in that aspect. But, you know, this is the only time I'll talk about this on my channel, because this is not what this is about. But, yeah. So, anyway, that has been a big part of it. But I'm still going to show up for myself, because that's part of me filling up my cup. And then helping, you know, being there for my family. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to do my little eyeliner. Wanted to show y'all what I'm going to do. The bacon's done. The only thing I got to do is do my siren eye. Spraying my locks so you guys can see. And they're nice and moisturized. My scalp is oiled. It's like an avocado oil. It's an avocado B12 oil. And I've actually got to pick up me some B vitamins because I'm out. I'm actually out of that, and I also take collagen. I take a collagen supplement. I'm out of it. It's not enough to put it on the skin, but that's why I take it. And it helps your hair grow too. So yes, all I do, like I said, I'm just going in, wetting the locks, makeup's done. Like I said, the only thing I gotta do is my winged eyeliner, spritz in my face, and yeah, that's it, my mascara. Okay. And I like to spritz this before I put on my liquid liner. And which I'm gonna put my eyeshadow on too. But I just wanted to show you guys when I do my hair real quick, so it's already done. I like to get out of the house before it gets too hot today and do what I need to do. All right, I soaked enough there. So yeah, I just lift these up, spray really nicely. Okay. And I'm gonna show you guys where I put the extensions, like what happens when you put water on them. If the end hasn't sealed to your hair, hang on. If the extensions haven't sealed to the ends of your hair, one thing you can do is just let it seal on its own and just let it stay curly, or you can take the extension and do what I showed you from the last video, like I did with the one that had the curl. This is one of the extensions right here. Not completely sealed, but because this was one of my added ones. And thank you, Persian. And I'm glad that you said that you needed that. You know, like I said, even though you were the only one that commented, if anybody else listened in on that or they go back and listen, I pray that it inspires them to just show up. Just show up for yourself, baby. You know. And I do, and I'm going to tell you, since losing the weight, and when I say it's not just the physical weight, it's the mental and emotional weight too, of not carrying anybody else's baggage, but still showing up for them, but just not carrying their weight. You know, yeah, I feel more confident because I feel lighter. I feel lighter in every, area, so that I can show up, always be my, show up as my best self. So, but yeah, so once I do that, and I like the way my locks dry in the humid weather. It kind of, I don't know, it makes the ends curl a little bit. And there's a girl that I follow. I don't know her name, but she uses like rods. And one time she used a flat iron and actually curled them, which you can do. I'm just not making the time for that, baby. All right, so I'm just going to move these over. I'm going to show you guys two cute styles that I do. So I'll move it like more to one side. Take my little bobby pin clip here. And I'm going to put this on this side. I'm going to just slide it right up in there. Just like so. And done. Now, some days when I don't want this swinging down in my eye like this, because I'll kind of like do it like this, or just let it just kind of be, I'll take my headband, also a Dollar Tree Fine, it came in like a 2-pack, and I'll take a majority of these locks and pull this back and put the band just right in there like that, just making that real cute, okay? And then sometimes I'll take like a few of these out just to have them on my forehead, but I'm just not really feeling it on my forehead. So when I've just sprayed it and I want it to kind of lay a little bit better, I'll just leave the headband in because it's wet after spraying it and putting my little clip in. Chef's kiss. How long I've been on her? Ooh, God, 40 minutes? I'm telling y'all, time flies when you're having fun. I don't know where anybody else is located, and I don't know if anybody cares, but we've lost about 25 minutes of sunlight since the start of summer. So fall is quickly approaching. Matter of fact, fall is next month. Hey, sweet girl.
That's my friend's birthday.
In September? I know a lot of September birthdays. September is a great month. Y'all, I've got a yard project that will be on my Saffron Sage channel. Actually, I may even put it on here. I am redoing my landscaping bed. And I thought about with my Microlocs since it's fall, I'm thinking about doing more, because as you can see, it's kind of, my locks are kind of a ginger color, but I'm thinking about doing more ginger. So when I say, so technically ginger is red, I'm thinking about going just a tad bit redder. The last time I was like, oh, it's a little too red, but it actually turned out, to be great, because once it faded, it was kind of gingery. And it was if y'all watch me on my live, it was the Paul Mitchell 6RR. And I think that's what I'm going to use this next time when I touch up my roots. It's been about 3 weeks since I touched up the color, and I already have new growth. And I told you I was going to get out of that habit of saying, I'm just going to pause and then get to my next point. So y'all call me out on that if y'all hear me say that too much. Okay? Part of growth is accepting accountability and listening to constructive criticism. Not, and we all know constructive criticism from negative. We don't do negative stuff, okay? But I'm thinking about going a little bit redder in the fall, just because I just want to kind of recreate a different look for my locks. And y'all, it's taking me this long, but I just been talking because I wanted to be visible this Sunday. Because I feel like when you make videos, even though I want y'all to go back and use my video as a tool, if you're thinking about doing locks or of any kind, but a part of me also feels like this is a way for me to connect face to face, with people because sometimes videos are cool, but then you get to see me, so I want to stand out in that way. All right, so that's done. Let's get on our eyeliner. Sorry, I said What I do is I just pretty much just go above the eyelid first and get my angle, and then I just pull it back and start filling in. And I'm gonna tell you, the cat eye, I've had people say things like doing cat eye makeup is hard because most people have a hard time doing one side and making it identical to the other. Practice makes perfect. Thank you. A viewer. It's one of my subscribers, I think. Hopefully you've subscribed. But just practice makes perfect. I use a liquid eyeliner, or I use the waterproof pencil by Lancome. But in the summer, I just really feel like the liquid liner just lasts a little bit better. And so it does better for me. Now, if you prefer a pencil, I even seen a video where they used powder. Hey, just whatever works. Okay, thank you. Thank you. But as y'all can see, they're pretty identical. This one feels like it's a little more winged. And I try to not make my eyelids go up because I don't like it to smear. Let's see. Okay, I think, and they're pretty identical. And sometimes it smears anyway. So I just take, when it's wet, I just go in with a little bit of a powder and cover it right up. See, you can't even tell. Can't even tell. I don't know. Here lately, I used to do this a lot when I was in high school. Well, no, not high school. Maybe in my mid-20s. I used to do the winged eyeliner a lot because I felt like it was my look. And then I just got away from doing it. And then here lately, I've just felt compelled to go back to it. So yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna put in my gorgeous earrings. And I wish I had brought them in here. My bangles and stuff. As a matter of fact, my dresser's right over here. I'm going to do that shortly. And then I just put on my mascara. But yeah, I always put on all my jewelry, my rings. And here lately, I just been wearing very little to no rings. Like my, I have, which ring is that I wore yesterday? It's kind of like this copper ring and it matches my bracelets. And I put it on my right hand. And it's cute. Okay. But yeah, this is the Lancome mascara. I have been using this for years. It's the, well, the words that came off. It's the Hypnose Drama. Love it. I have extremely curly eyelashes, but I feel like it's reminiscent because for all of you that have followed me, I have 4C hair. And having 4C hair means you're going to have curly eyelashes. These jokers are 4C too. You know, it's no denying it. You know, and when I was coming up, I had friends that would use eyelash curlers. And I remember buying one time when I was a teenager, and I just threw it away because I'm like, why do I need this? I'm like, they're so curly now, I can't even hardly see the things. Now, sometimes I'll wear fake lashes, but honestly, or my magnetic ones. But honestly, with the Hypnose Drama, I can pretty much just go in, pull them out. I just do layers and layers of it, like maybe 2 or 3 layers. And I feel like it gives me enough lashes. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it does. So I never go out of my way sometimes. Like if I'm in a hurry or, Noel, what are you in there eating? In there chilling on my bed eating them. We don't allow eating in the rooms, but she's eating. But I'm washing sheets. Today is linen day, so she's on the bare bed, so it's fine. Just don't get any crumbs in there, sweet girl. You're going to be in there vacuuming. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to put on my red lipstick. I'm going to take this little corset off. I've taken my L-arginine today, which I feel like, for me anyway, is for heart health. But I really feel like it, when I drink it with my green tea, it really helps me to, you know, keep any water off. And that's it. So this is pretty much it for the Microloc video on this gorgeous Sunday. It was Microloc video, but it was just more me updating you on upcoming plans. But I had to give y'all a word today for those of you who aren't going to church today, because I am not. I was, but I'm not. I'm going to actually go do something else. Because I'm always in the word anyway. So it's all good, baby. Got this off. Looking sexy. Okay. She ready. Let's go ahead and put on our red lip. I'm not gonna line. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna change this thing. So I just wanna say happy Sunday. I pray that your week is as fantastic as you are. Show up for yourself. Be intentional. And know that the essence in who you are and what you are is great. It's great already. Because, and this is what people don't realize. And then I'm getting off. They feel as if there's these imperfections that they need to fix all the time. And don't get me wrong. Everybody has something they need to work on. Okay? But if you were created, truly created in the likeness of God, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. So don't forget that, okay? Don't forget that. Okay? Show up. Be intentional. Talk to yourself in the mirror as you would talk to a friend if she needed to hear something. You heard me. Talk to yourself like you would talk to a friend if she, in fact, needed the advice that you need to give to yourself. And I can guarantee you, you're going to walk away that day with this, like, you're just going to have a great day, baby. Let me show y'all my earrings of choice that's gonna go with this look. Hang on. What are you doing on my duvet?
Hello, you guys. I am back. If you are new, like and subscribe.
Thank you. It says the thing. Okay, nothing wrong with using an eyelash curler. It makes me like a Bratz doll. Well, depending on if you want to look like a Bratz doll, that could be a good or a bad thing. All I like to wear gold. Gold is a very grounding element. So I make sure that I have it from literally head to feet every single day. This is the ring I was telling you about that matches my bracelets. I got to redo my nails, y'all. They're growing. But yes, I'll show you the bracelets here in a second. But this is one of my favorite necklaces. I feel like I've got a lot of heart necklaces, but this is my gold one. I really feel like when I wear it, I don't know, I just always have a great day. It's a heart. It's right above my heart. And my heart chakra is extremely important to me. Hang on. So I just always wear it. I have an ankle bracelet that I won't show you on camera. But I got these little earrings from Temu. And y'all, I fell in love with these because I don't even have to put backs on them. I just slide them into my ears and yeah, I'm pretty much... Oh, what are you doing to my curtain? Oh, okay. I just slide them in, no back, and I'm good to go. And here's my bracelets that I was telling y'all about that match my ring, my little copper ring. I think this came in a ring pack from Temu. And I know some people might say, well, I don't want certain things. I ran into a lady at a store. And she was like, I've never ordered from Temu. This is also from Temu. I need to be, you know what? I need to reach out to them so they can pay me for me shouting them out all the time. Earrings from Temu. These bracelets are from Temu. And this bracelet, love this. When I ordered it, I thought it was like different ones like these, but it's actually a band. But I love gold creams. They just work with me real good. Thank you. Thank you, Persian.
Thank you, Persian.
So yeah, listen, baby, when I got my bracelets on, jewelry on, unstoppable. Look at these little mouth, it's got crumbs all on it. We gotta wash his face again. It's filthy. It's filthy. It grounds me, makes me feel good, other than my hands being dry. So that's going to conclude our video. I was trying to decide on if I wanted to leave these down or wear the headbands. And when they're wet, I try to scrunch them a little bit just so they don't look, because I don't like when they look like they're just hanging down. I like to zhuzh them up, make them sexy like this. So, and that's another thing. When your locks are wet, this is a technique you can use too. I want to show you a technique that I use, but again, that's on the future video that I promised, where I do like the Bantu knots. And when they come down, or you can braid it when you get up, it's real curly. But when they're wet, I just like to just kind of scrunch them like so, because I like a little body. Okay, I'm the product. I'm an 80s baby, so, you know, I don't know. I just like big hair. Plus, I'm black, obviously. Black and beautiful. Caramel. But yeah, just something like that. So anyway, have a great Sunday. I pray that y'all have a wonderful week. I pray that anything that I've said resonates with you and makes your day. And for the people that come back and view this later, I pray that, again, your week is intentional. Send any comments or questions to my email, which is on my profile, cosmosvlogs37@gmail.com. Or comment on any video that you watch. Go back and watch my last video with my partnership with Exy Hair again. It's my second time working with them. If you do order anything from them, use the code. You'll get money off, 10%. Then there's also the bundle code if you order a lot of extensions. Your support is greatly appreciated. And again, if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. And again, just trying to, get my subscribers to be massive, And if I have helped you like a lot of people this week,
if you are new, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe if you know, okay, like she said. But yes, let me know what you think. Y'all have a great day. Thank you again for rocking with me, ride with me, and I'll see you on the next live or next video. Have a great day.